And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Escaping the pressure right. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get one.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation.
Here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by
losing to this dude.
And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I already got it last time.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to...
Yo. Has he simmed it yet or no?
Well,
huh? Has he simmed it yet?
Spreading the ball around in this game. I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Have excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Not going to get packed out.
Yeah. Hey,
now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I thought you said Eldridge was going to send it.
No. Saying another commission.
2nd and 2. Dancing to his left. This is complete. Finds his man Hearns. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Hey, I just got to get that. So
they're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
And now Waller going to have a chance to run this. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Josh McDaniels has got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Herbert has it knocked free. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jahan Dotson, 28 yards. And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 32 on the play. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Steps away. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. To be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel it, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. Yeah, he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. Second and 5 now. Herbert flushed out right. And now here is another interception. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. And a touchdown there to help them expand the lead.
Hey, did he just sim it? Why is he saying Ethan on series? Yeah, let me check it.
They'll look to throw. Out to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself,
scrambling, maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I got the loss. Technically, if I can
the
somehow
Charger drive
let
about
this
to get
dude
going
score enough to where
on 1st and 10, Herbert.
I'm pretty sure it glitches.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So hopefully,
after the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Let him come back and then I got him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. He's at the 50, the 30, and he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
The kid just said he doesn't care about the game.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw here on first down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Second and 3. And he'll find Hall. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back to throw again. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard.
He's got a man. Complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything. You're trying your best
put together
to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now second down. Throwing again, Carlson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
On the move to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught at the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Great play there, with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. It's complete. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Well, here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it.
I gotta clip that shot.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Off the play fake. Mond. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And it goes for a gain of 31. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That's
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Chargers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 76 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Forced out to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
Got to tune in now. Let him come back. It's 34-40.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cole. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Mond now off of play action. Rolling to his left. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. DJ Chark, 49 yards. And the Raiders are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
I might let him score after if I get a pick. I'm going to try to not let him score.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
What you mean it had to be close?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And I've only seen this is only happened once, so I don't know if it's going to work in the playoffs.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. And they need... He's got a man, complete.
I didn't let him score. He worked for that.
A big play there for L.A. 68 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again. Yeah, this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers are back within a score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, stop hating on that damn.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert steps away. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Dancing to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration, because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mon looks to throw. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Hall. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Throwing, Herbert. Buying time to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. When you talk about making winning plays,
hey, look at him quitting.
Did he actually?
Hey, he options quit though, but still doesn't matter. Still funny though.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, cause Eastside Rock, Southside, C12, 911, good to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready.
They in fact still get dropped off 49-14. Now let's check this. Oh God, my team is bad, but it ain't that bad. Ah. They hating. Nobody even in the party no more. Dudes don't even care about me for real. That's crazy. You talking about Rip Javon? If we being honest, why the elders not just kick that dude? Yeah, actually, laughing is ridiculous. Must be his best friend, you know? Hey, trust. I'm gonna get him back. Well, actually, I'm not gonna get him back because I don't have that beef with dude. Dude stinks anyways, but. I'm about to go fix me a bowl of cereal, no cap. And I'm be right back. You know, there's nothing to play right now. I'll be right back. We gonna still be on. Are you not gonna still be on?
Ain't doing nothing.
Alright. Be right back.
I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Sharek, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Uju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mouth rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more pour cup. Toast to the winners, throw it up. Juicy, what the drums at? They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this, a party wanna come to town. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, or you shit wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stone with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They begin tired running out.
What type of timing we on, gang?
I'm playing franchise, bro.
Hey, what's good with the Texas franchise? Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Let me finish my running back career real quick. This game is back.
Alright. Hey, we ain't been on the Texas franchise in a minute.
Got a nigga on player lock for real.
Hey, we won the Super Bowl in the first season, so it's not that fun as much as it was. It was. Hey, we started going crazy. Okay.